Coucou les puces, hello my loves, Marhaba habibetey. Let's do some haulage. There's a lot of stuff in this bag, so I'm just gonna get into it. I said hello, coucou, all those things. It has been a long day, like a long day. But I got my MAC holiday collection stuff in the mail, and I know this stuff's gonna sell out quick, so I thought I'd do some swatches for you. And then I got some other stuff over the weekend. So cumulative haul, but let's get into it. So this is the MAC, what are they calling this collection? The Nutcracker? I am not a very good YouTuber, am I? I like don't ever have any of my information. I have all the enthusiasm, A for effort, right? Oh, I want to say it's like Sweet Dream. Anyways, it's the holiday collection this year, and MAC hasn't really wowed me over the past year too much. So it's not to say I haven't bought any MAC, but it hasn't really wowed me. But this stuff I was really excited about. So I picked up a couple items. So I got both of the Magic Dust powders. I thought I had a lot more energy than I did until I sat down and my voice was like, bah, bah, bah. Hopefully as I swatch things, I'll get more excited. You're gonna hear me rave about the packaging, and honestly, you guys know me. I'm a sucker for packaging, and MAC gets me every time. So this is the Magic Dust powder in Sweet Vision. From what I was reading online, these are not exactly blushes. They're not highlighters. One of them is much more like a blush than the other. Let's do some swatches. It's like this beautiful kind of corally color. Oh, that is really gorgeous. Do you guys see that? That will make a really, really pretty blush with a lovely iridescence to it. And I don't know if you can tell, but the like the stars in here are pressed in, so it's not like some of the other MAC collections where as soon as you get done with the overlay, you've kind of lost the design. I don't know if any of you guys picked up the it's a strike collection, but I got that because I'm a huge fan of bowling and what have you, and I was really sad because as soon as I put my brush in it for the first time, I lost like the stripes on the bowling pins and all that detailing, and it made me super sad. The one thing I will say is that this is catching all kinds of dust, a lot more than any other MAC compact I've seen. So this is in Yum Yum Yum. When I saw the swatches online, it kind of reminded me of Candy Yum Yum. Almost, it's that one right there. But as a blush, also, yeah, see? It's slightly less pigmented, but the swatches online had me really worried that it wasn't going to pick up at all. But I mean, I'd have to go in there twice. So it's that bottom one. It'll be a more of a buildable blush, but totally workable. If you wanted to pick one between the two, I would go with Sweet Vision. It packs a bunch more pigmentation, but the makeup junkie lover in me. I haven't been excited about a MAC launch, about a makeup launch in general in a while, so I was going to capitalize on this. I bought one of the lipsticks, and the packaging on it looks like this. It's super cute. It reminds me a little bit of the Tarte holiday packaging on the lipstick. Is kind of like this pattern. So this is in Leap of Delight. As I said that, do you guys think that makeup companies, does anyone seen the movie, oh my gosh, 13 Going on 30, where Jennifer Garner works at a magazine, and basically they poach each other's cover models all the time. Do you guys think that cosmetic companies do the same thing, and like they poach each other's ideas all the time? I wonder. So it looks like this. It does look to me, I wish I had my makeup up here. It looks to me longer than a normal MAC lipstick tube. The top of it does. Did I tell you this is in Leap of Delight, which is a matte? It was the only color that kind of spoke to me that was slightly more unique than any of the other colors I have. Oh my gosh, I can speak. It's that guy right there. All the rest of the colors were colors that I felt like I had very I could easily dupe, but this one had something a little bit unique. It looks like it might be a little bit patchy with one streak. This is definitely something I think you would buy for the packaging more so than the color. The color is pretty, but I think it would be quite dupeable. Even this one, that was the more unique one of the shade. But this bullet is really neat. It's like a different size, shape. I don't know. I like it. And then what really drew me to the website, and honestly, I really lucked out in, so a little story. I was awake and I had to go to work and I was really stressed out and not having a good morning, and I was like, I'm just taking a beat to myself. I didn't have like enough time to sit and do my makeup, but I'm like, I need to do something to just distract me for 5 minutes here. So I'm scrolling through Instagram and someone posted that this had gone live, like go, 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 get it while you can. So I was able like to get on the site when everything was still available. But I'm telling you that I wanted to kind of get this up as soon as possible because a lot of it is sold out online. So your best bet will probably be in stores. These are the goodies that sold out the quickest. So these are the face compacts. So this is Sweet Copper and Sweet Peach. Let's see, one of them has Whisper of Guilt. I'm so totally keeping the boxes. The fabric on this is really cute. It's like a rubberized kind of fabric, and this is all like stitched on. And then they open up, if I get it to open. I can't get any compacts to open ever. It's a disaster. They open like this. So this is the one that has Whisper of Guilt. So this is Sweet Copper. It has Whisper of Guilt, Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and Pleasure Model Extra Dimension Blush. So the Extra Dimension, oh, I'm so even, I don't want to put my finger in it. I know it'll ruin it. The Extra Dimension formula is new to the blush line as far as I know. Like I've seen the Extra Dimension skin finishes in terms of like the highlighter, but it's newer to the blush line. I think it's nice. The blush hasn't wowed me. And honestly, like, can I be the brat that says I'm glad I have Whisper of Guilt now and like in this compact to boot because this is a beautiful compact, but like I'm not losing my mind over it. I have highlighters I like more. So I would say if you've always wanted it, now would be a cool time to get it because you get it in this really cute compact. But honestly, like, I don't think it's all that in a bag of chips. I might change my mind when I put it on my face, but for right now, I'm like, it's pretty, but you know, my world didn't stop. So this is the other one, which I've now gotten powder all over the back, in Sweet Nutcracker. Oh, the Nutcracker, that's the name of the collection. Sweet Peach Face Compact. You guys, I'm such a mess today. It's not just you. All day at work, I was also a mess, and I couldn't like put a sentence together, which today was the wrong day for that to happen, but you guys are much more understanding and won't judge me if I can't put a sentence together. So it's this guy right here. The mirror is nice and big in there. So that is a bonus. See, now this highlighter makes me kind of lose my mind. I'm running out of hand area. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. So the highlighter, I'm doing so well at the swatching, and the blush. The blush isn't super pigmented in this one, but that highlighter is gorgeous. I hope these lights are not washing it out. It's super, super pretty. I should wipe my hand off, should I not? I'm gonna do that. So that I have room to swatch some more stuff. Okay, so that is all the MAC stuff. I also went to Sephora and picked up their Works of Tarte Holiday 2016 blush palette. I hadn't realized that this was launched. This had launched. I tried to buy it online and it was sold out. I went to 2 different Sephoras. That's a lie. I went to one Sephora and I called another one and they were both sold out, and they're like, we don't really know. We will restock, but we don't know how it'll be with, like, the blush palettes always sell out. So I went to a 3rd Sephora and I picked it up. So it comes in this compact like this. Someone mentioned that, I think it was Danny from Coffee Break with Danny, that it was kind of flimsy and cheap. I don't think it's more flimsy and cheap than kind of some of their other packaging. I like the retro look to it. And I like how compact it is. I think when I'd seen it online, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. So that's them right there. There's, what am I wearing? Concept, which is this one, and Crafty. I'm wearing as a blush and a highlighter. To divide them, there's this little like plastic thing, which keeps getting caught. I think it's an interesting way to divide them up, but I feel like maybe something slightly sturdier would have been nicer. Here, let me swatch a couple of them for you. It's very much in line with the normal blush formula from Tarte. I really do enjoy it. I will say that for me, the highlighters have been a surprising hit. So that's Idol. I've been really, really enjoying them. I didn't think, it's not swatching on my hand very well. I didn't think I would enjoy them as much as I do the highlighters, because I knew I'd like the blushes. but I do really, really enjoy them. So I would say that if you want it, try to snag it before it's gone, because I know that one every year is a pretty hot commodity. And then on a whim, I stumbled across the Este Lauder Victoria Beckham collection. I was the one that thought it was Este Lauder, so it must come to Sephora eventually. We get Este Lauder at our Sephora's here, and I was like, it'll show up at it must. And then I slowly saw it selling out, and I was like, maybe I should call around. I called all the Este Lauder counters at all our department stores in Calgary, and there's only one that stocks them, and she was already sold out of a couple things. So I picked up the bronzer, which I am wearing today, but I don't know if you'll be able to tell because it's kind of the end of the day. I like this little detailing on the inside of the box with the polka dots. I think it's adorable. This is totally something that I bought for the packaging because come on. It's just, it feels very Estee Lauder, like very kind of nostalgic and timeless, and like I think what Estee Lauder wants to be. I think sometimes they miss it and they brand too I don't want to say too old because that's not what I mean, but they brand kind of in a very limited kind of old school bracket of makeup, you know, like what you would find on your grandmother's counters. Something that hasn't been updated though recently. I'm putting my foot in my mouth, but I think you guys know what I mean. This kind of nails what they want to do in a way that's timeless and not kind of, it's not that it's tacky or old, it's just that like it hasn't been updated. Do you know what I mean? Like there's stuff that, I think you know what I'm trying to get at. This I feel like nails it on the head, where it kind of nods its cap at all of the oh my gosh, beautifully nostalgic makeup packaging, vintage makeup packaging, but it's also sleek and somehow modern at the same time. I foot, mouth all the time. But this is the bronzer palette. So it opens up like so. What I will say though, I wish is that it has the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder. This is a sticker though. Like I wish they'd actually engraved it onto the mirror. I think that would have been a nice touch, especially since you're paying quite a bit more for these than you would normal Estee Lauder products. So it's that guy right there. My one qualm though, I will say, is that like this is not a bronzer that everyone can use. And there's going to be a tangent here for a second. I was watching a Pixie video recently and they had done a Sephora haul, and she was talking, she didn't name it, but you could, once she kind of held it up, you could tell. She was talking about the Perricone MD No Foundation and how it only came in one shade, and what kind of makeup company releases something in one shade. Like how fair is that? And how kind of discriminatory is that? And I think, I get that you can't release shades, especially if it's a limited edition collection. Like I get that you can't release shades on a face product that's going to work for every single person. But you would hope that they would at least give a little bit of diversity and a little bit of, I don't know, I hate to get to a serious place, but it's just, if we want to preach that diversity and acceptance should happen all the time and with open arms, then why are there things that are kind of, I'm going to get on such a tangent, but it's little things that I don't think would necessarily take that much more time and energy from a cosmetics company, that would be small steps that they would make money doing, because I guarantee you that women of color like to buy makeup just as much as fair women and medium toned complected women. But also it's these small things that get us to a better place, you know? And so why not let makeup, this place that's full of love and creativity and acceptance, be a place for that too, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna stop with my tangent and talk about the last two things, which are the two eyeshadow singles that I picked up. So I got the one in Charmed Emerald and Bitter Clove. I was thinking about getting the black one as well, but they were sold out, and then I was like, how often do you actually use black eyeshadow? So they come in the same, but like mini. They're quite hefty. Like they've got some good weight to them. Same kind of mirror. Super, super pigmented. Like that is the smallest little swatch in there. You see it over there here. I really enjoy them. I will say that the highlighter was the first thing to sell out, and I was disappointed at first, but then I swatched the tester, and honestly, it's nice. It's nothing amazing though. I think if you want a similar highlighter, Alamasca's OMG, they're like their new, what are they called? Beyond Illuminators or what have you. I'll try to find a link and put it down below. Is a much more beautiful option. And then this one is in Bitter Clove. Yeah, this is the one I have on my eyes today, but it's near the end of the day, so you can't really see it. It's right there. It's a really, really pretty color. I really enjoy it. Full of sparkle though, so if that's not your bag, you're not gonna like this. I've been rambling for 16 and a half minutes. So yeah, that is what I bought, as well as a ramble about race, and I've rambled about other things. Let me know if you guys have hauled any good stuff recently. I'm gonna go and do some quick points of positivity. I'm gonna go. My first point of positivity is waking up this morning after having run 13 and a half miles yesterday, and that sense of pride and accomplishment was huge, so that made me super, super happy. My second point of positivity is all this new makeup that I'm excited to play with for sure. And then my third is that even though it was a super, super long day, I'm good. Like, I'm at peace, and I don't have the resolution I want on a lot of things, but I'm okay with it, and that's a beautiful place to be. I'm not there often, so I'm glad that I'm there tonight. That is it. I'm covered in sparkles, so I'm gonna go. I will talk to you guys soon. Before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.